Welcome to the channel. This is Charmaine. I'm the founder and Chief Digital Marketing Officer at Sky Digital Agency. So we do have a playlist of Facebook and Instagram. I think more than 10 videos in each of this playlist. So do check them out. But today, although there are many things to consider in advertising, and there are just some things I'd like to share with you so that you can consider, think through them before you advertise. All right. So, but there are many benefits with Facebook advertising, and today we're going to talk through them. And if you have any questions, remember to drop a comment below. And if this is the first time you're here, warm welcome. Do remember to subscribe for more videos like this. Quick introduction of myself. I am Charmaine, the founder of Sky Digital Agency, also the Chief Digital Marketing Officer. We do a lot of training, strategy, and retainer projects these days. So specializing in Facebook and Instagram. We do a bit of consulting on the strategy part for the other social media platforms, including YouTube and LinkedIn. But majority of our projects involve email marketing, Facebook and Instagram. Alright, so I do train at other institutions like Institute for Adult Learning. I'm also the Associate Adult Educator. Okay, I have 2 courses there. An elevator pitch course focused on helping trainers go digital, greater brand awareness and content marketing with e-marketing tools. I have 3 courses with Aventus and 1 with Experience. I also have another company called The Good Designers. If you'd like to learn more, to get connected with us, or visit our website at www.thegooddesigners.com. If you'd like to add me on LinkedIn, do let me know that you have watched one of our videos. I usually add everyone who has watched one of our videos before. Would love to get connected with you. Let us know in the comments as well if you have any questions about what I'm sharing today. Okay, my biggest tip about Facebook and Instagram advertising is actually to test your ads. And there's many types. There's many types of Facebook advertising that you can do. But one of the key things to remember is today and many years ago, we actually have advertisements within our favorite TV programs, and we actually term and consider this type of advertising an interruption advertising, right? So one of the key things to understand is that when you interrupt people through their feed, a few things you need to consider. Firstly, you need to have something visually attractive. Preferably, you involve a person's face, whether it's a stock photo or not. There are other arguments whether or not you should use stock photos, but with whatever you can, I think it's more important to get started. All right, so visually appealing is one, and second, you have to find a way to retarget audiences who are interested. So if you are actually going to do like a warm audience, cold audience targeting, for example, they have never known about you, but you're trying to advertise to them, and the first thing you advertise and you're telling them that, hey, I have something for you, you should hire me for the job, right? So that is something that we need to understand, that the return on investment, the ROI, is going to be very low. The click-through rates is also going to be low, and that is also why whenever we have people who actually know us and we advertise to them, the click-through rates tend to be cheaper. All right. So, for example, although I don't agree with always advertising to the same group of audience, but they tend to be cheaper over time, because although we don't do it like month over month, week over week, we do have like a gap, about 3 to 4 weeks gap if they have not purchased, and then after that we will actually retarget them again. But we tend over time to prefer to do retargeting. Okay, and this is possible with this Facebook Ad Manager tool that is more advanced. It's more complicated to set up the ads, but it's going to be quite effective for you, especially if you have Facebook pixels installed on your website. If you do not have a website, you do not have Facebook pixels installed, do read up on it. You should get it installed. If you don't know how to do it, get your web designer, web developer or your agency to help you with it. Okay, I just want to, so the first tip is carousel. Okay, second, visually appealing. Third is to have your ads run for a longer period of time. Over time, especially when the audiences are relatively big, say for example, when we're talking about 200,000 audience and above, I think that for 10 to 14, even 21 days of advertising is more effective than advertising for 3 days, 5 days, and 7 days, and so on. We have tried many times to just test with the same amount of budget for about 7 to 10 days. And with the winning ad to the same audience or to different audiences, we continue to add our budgets into those ads. Go for longer periods, don't go for very short 3-5 days. I think anything more than 5, I think it's much better. I do recommend you to try 10 to 14 days, okay? Especially if your budgets are bigger. Right here, we're talking about $5 to $10 a day. If your budgets are bigger than $10 a day, you should definitely go for a longer period of time. Many of our participants, especially for those in the property insurance industries where they're running ads like at least $20, $40, $50 or some even $100 a day, when they actually improve on their graphics, improve on their messaging, the cost actually comes down. Okay, so that's something that else you need to figure out. Another one is about Instagram. I highly recommend you to try advertising with IG stories. I do know that certain countries it doesn't work as well, but in Singapore it actually works very well to today. For us, we have created something called IGTV videos. They tend to be more expensive for click-throughs, but we realize that our graphic IG stories tend to do much better. Okay, so what do I mean by IG story videos? Let me just open up our very own Instagram accounts, show you what I mean by that, and we can actually talk more about other things that would be helpful for you. Okay, for us, we always try IG story and we always improve on the graphics, try to target. Like I mentioned to you, it's good to test new audience, but over time, you are supposed to have a sufficient enough of an audience to do a retargeting ad advertising. Scrolling and opening up our Instagram account on the phone, and under this is what we call highlights. We have actually created a highlight. Okay, so these are just some of our IG story animated videos. We have created about at least 4, as you can see. Each of it is 15 seconds long, partly because that's the limit of an IG story, and when we promote, we can only choose one of it to promote. So that's what if you have seen IG stories that are like a minute long, is because they actually created it as a video and they promote it on IG story. So that's why those IG stories are longer. Okay, so they use vertical videos via the Facebook Ad Manager. All right, that's all I have for you. Hope you understand what we're saying about IG story video, animation video. The other type of video is what we call the animation. So this is one of our animation videos. When we promoted this, later I will show you the cost per true play for this under our Facebook business page. All right, so we have quite a number. This is the second one. We try to keep all those videos under 45 seconds if possible. Definitely try our best to keep it like 30 seconds. Okay, so try not to put it too long as well. My last tip for you before we end today is to create animation videos, whether it's 30 seconds, 45 seconds, or a minute. For us, it has worked very well. And I'm also going to show you an example of some of the video animations we have done for ourselves and for our clients, and they cost less than 5 cents per true play. Our normal videos of training videos like this or webinar videos where we promote, they tend to do about 20 cents to 40 cents per true play. A true play on Instagram and Facebook is a 15 second view of the video advertisement. Just imagine for the animation videos, they actually cost less than 5. And in our videos, in our ad reports that I'm going to share with you next, you're going to see that actually our video performance for cost per true play per 15-second view actually did 1 cent to 2 cents per true play. All right, so that's the last tip I have for you today before we end. Thank you so much for watching this video. I look forward to hearing from you, and I definitely look forward to getting connected with you. This is my LinkedIn QR code. Feel free to scan and get connected with me. I hope to see you in one of our webinar or our workshops, or even just getting connected. Thank you and take care.